Hey everyone, how we doing? How we doing? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I almost tagged this as League of Legends. That would have been unfortunate. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? Yes, we put shootin' up in the thing. That's definitely what's happening. Okay, oh my gosh, hang on. Hold on. Let me open up Notepad. I'm writing these down. I'm writing these down as they come in. I'm gonna try to, as always, get through as many as I can, but it is first come, first serve. League of Legends, exactly. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's so many. There's so many. Why are there so many? Why are there so many of you? I guess it's good. I guess it's good. There's so many of you. All right, we'll stop right there ending stuff. We only recognize one legend around here. Yes, the legend. Oh god, okay, let's go over everyone in chat. Of course, Eric, our lovely moderator with his luscious locks is here. He's got Kurt Russell style hair. Praise him. We've got Min, we've got 8-Ball, we've got Necromancer Zoroark, we've got The Microwave. Hopefully you don't try to murder me like you tried to murder your best friend in that news story. Please Google that. Rise, we got Bored Sebastian, we've got Ramoon, we've got Blaine. Jenga is over on Twitch. We've got Catherine Doyle. Excuse me, I'm full of meat. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? Finish your free quests? No. No. I don't want to. Not right now. I've been busy with the new job. I can't finish my free quests. How are we doing, everyone? How are we doing? If you haven't done this before, if you haven't seen this before, this is Advice Corner. This is where I look at people's support lists and try to give everyone advice so you can level up your game. I figured with Board Game Apocalypse coming up, it was about time to do another one of these and just give everyone a sense of happiness, because in some parts of the US today, things are not very, very happy. So let's try to inject a little bit of even momentary joy here in the world. Catherine asks, how is the new job going? It is great. I love it. I feel appreciated. I've actually fixed things, which most people can't do that the first week, so I guess I'm doing pretty well. Pretty well. Thank you. Thank you for asking. But this is not necessarily so much about me. It is about all of you. Regent Raptor with the 20 bucks. I hear you take bribes. I am entirely corruptible. That is correct. So we will start with Regent Raptor. Don't worry, everyone that put down your friend codes. I have you on the list, and you will be going next as we go down. In fact, Bored Sebastian, you are going to be the very next person, solely because I know you've been trying to get in on this for quite a few weeks. I remember you. I recognize you. So we are going to go ahead and take care of that right after Regent Raptor. Thank you so much, Raptor, for the 20. I appreciate it very much. All right, let's start with Regent Raptor then, and let's see what we've got going here. All right, so we've got an 843. Ignore the 1999. I can't figure out how to make a whole number. Who can anymore? Who can? I'm never going to use math. I have a calculator on my phone. Look at these numbers I'm typing in. All right, I'm assuming you are Austin, Regent Raptor. 843 603 337. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, so let's start taking a gander, and I am even okay with whales posting their stuff here, because we can learn from the mighty whale. All right, so let's take a look at this Jean d'Arc first. Bearded Amish guy with the 5. I heard Kawaii 5-0 is breathtaking. No, sir, you're breathtaking. Unfortunately, no, I am very, very full on friend requests right now. There's not much I can really do about that. What's going on, Luis? What's going on, Django? What about former whales? That's also fine. All right, look at this Jalter. We got 92 Jalter. from Regent Raptor. Gilgamesh in New York. Nice, solid pick. I would go with more crit damage on Jalter solely because so much of her damage comes from that nice and spicy critical buff that she is able to get applied. Hang on, I'm typing things. So I would definitely consider that. 888, you're getting close though. I can understand with 5 stars things start to get a little expensive. That's actually great. The ruler attack bonus on that. Kiara command code is very, very good for Jalter. Okay, next up we got, wow, the love for Mordred is real. I wish you luck on getting to that 2K. Beautiful Dreamer, good pick. Nice, solid beginning, NP steroid. You actually did this. We were having a time chat where Mordred had just gotten her buff, and I went through so many Mordreds that were like grailed and maxed out and all of that stuff, but not having this skill finished. It was salty. I was salty about that. I was pleading for people to upgrade their Mordreds. Eric says, I hope you won't kick me off the Discord for not completing all the stuff in the last Gouda event. That is totally fine and understandable. We all have things we need to do outside the game. You'd write about that new World of Warcraft mobile game, which I gotta look into that. Clarent Blood Arthur NP5. Wow. She was your first SSR. Your love for Mordred is absolutely apparent. You make sure to treat her right. You treat your first SSR a lot better than I treat my first SSR. Mine was Jean, and she is at like 848 right now, and I haven't used her in a very long time. Super Orion at level 100, so essentially nothing will be difficult ever again. What exactly is the advice corner? We look over people's support lists and I give advice either based on things that can make your account better or things that we can learn from the whales themselves as they post stuff up there. Also, if anyone's got any questions in the chat, I make sure to try to answer as many of those as possible as well. So this is a flex, this is an ask questions, this is an all kinds of things stream, and people seem to have a lot of fun with it. I remember to close my apps this time. You won't see any of my chats if I mess up now. Okay, 7710. Ooh, okay. Okay, you did get the critical damage boost up with TriStar Archer. That's very, very nice. And what are we looking at with these command codes? I'm looking for damage. Nice. I like that you increased the crit damage, but didn't give it any Stargather. I've seen a lot of Stargather on those. We don't want that. Same for the arts card with Brush of a Mad Painter. Yeah, no, I totally understand. I'm stuck on hero proofs for a lot of characters too. Don't worry about it. I love the Stargather. I love the bonus. Nah, we gotta... I start from scratch every single time. I don't have anything like saved or anything like that. I'm awful. I'm sorry. We've got a Reshkigal at level 100 with poolside bar. Oh, I love seeing this. I love seeing this so much. It's such a good craft essence. She's 10. We've got NP3. And what are we looking at for codes on this? Okay. That's weird. That's weird, right, chat? You can absolutely send yours. I'm just pulling them as I go. I've got a couple on a list right now. I try to get through as many as possible in the time I have on the stream, but unfortunately I work a full-time job on top of this, so I can't have a lot of I don't have time to get through all of them, unfortunately, but I do my best. I try and get through as many as possible and answer questions in the chat. If you have a pressing question like Louise does down below, please put it in the chat, and as we go through these characters, I'll try to answer them. Louise, I got a bunch of new servants, SR and SSR from the beginning of the year up till now. How could you give me some advice on who I should prioritize? Please go ahead and post your SRs and SSRs that you got in the chat, and both myself and the chat will likely be able to help you out. You had an honor for an event that had a lot of Archer Dragons? Okay. And then Fantasy has Star Gather Rate. That I don't quite get either. Achilles, love the Achilles love. He's like my favorite character in all of Fate. Mona Lisa is what we want to see. Definitely got to invest more in those skills, but I know Achilles takes proofs, so you're probably really, really low on proofs. So that's understandable. You are not going to get roasted in any capacity for that. I have 2 Kagetora Nagao at NP5. Is there anything I can do with that? Nope, you just burn one of them for rare prisms. Tamamo no Mai with Chaldea Tea Time. Did you pick this Tamamo from the recent 5-star thing? Because that's where I got my Tamamo. 10, 10, 10. Oh my gosh. Well, 10, 6, 10. But honestly, you could put 0 into this and it's fine. This skill needs a buff desperately. Morph needs a buff desperately for Tamamo. Alright, no codes. We're hanging on the codes. Alright. Ooh, wow. Okay. Level 100, 2K'd Yume Ren. This is only the second one of these I've ever seen. You got Tamamo in the first Benny event. Nice, congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, this is definitely a 10, 10, 10. Wow. Went ham on this. Coffin of the Fall. Holy Knights Aurora. Ooh, ooh. Holy Knights Aurora. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, this is a brilliant Grailed U right here. Oh, I love Good Wife Wise Fox on her. That's actually going to be very, very helpful since she doesn't really have a lot of personal mitigation or anything like that. So that's actually a very good pick for Yume Ren. Zero Life super chatted, leveling up my Sei Shonagon NP2 for the event, doing a revamp on your support right now. Nice, nice. Yeah, definitely want to be prepared with that Sei. We've got a Musashi Berserker, and you are absolutely ready. You are absolutely ready for the future of Castoria farming. Nice, nice. And then finally, ooh, there we go. There we go. Level 93K, that's where that K-scope went. Welfares don't even give rare prisms when burned, right? They do now. They do. That was an update. Ooh, this is an incredible Space Ishtar. Everyone must be really, really happy to have you on their friends list. Should I level up Da Vinci Caster or Scheherazade after you're done with Tamamo no Mai? I would say if you're looking to do this for who's stronger between the two, I would say Da Vinci Caster. All right, here's your Nero with Oni Tea Ceremony. This is still set up from the event, right? Yeah, you also get rare prisms for collecting duplicates after 5. Ooh. That's a solid. We've got some solid skill things. I'm not going to go into each one individually just because I can mainly see the skills from here. But you look like you've got some really, really good skill priority for all of these characters. That is fantastic. That's fantastic. This is a very good support you have here, my dude. Actually, a lot of good prime examples to kick off our stream. I can tell about your love of Mordred. I can tell your love of Mordred is apparent. And this is actually a very delightful support. I don't have anything bad I can say about it. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, Regent Raptor. Good stuff. Good stuff. And if you want to be, I'll leave up these friend codes for a second after I go through each one. If you want to be friends with Regent Raptor, 843-603-337. So please, as you see friend codes pop up in here, feel free to go ahead and friend request everybody in here. And we sort of go ahead and foster that community. That is what we want to see. She's worth it? Absolutely. I agree. All right, now next up we've got 737040538. That was up next. Dracula. That's not Dracula. You don't even have Dracula. Dracula. That's funny. That is funny. Bless, Dracula, bless. How we doing, Oz? How we doing? I think we're all doing great. Look at this, Chin-Chi Wong. Look at this absolute unit right here. Atrefus for the critical strength. That's actually not bad. That's not a bad pick for cars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at all. What do we got here for codes? C-Star drop rate boost. Commendable pick. More C-Stars from Holy Knights Aurora. Full into C-Stars. Mage of Flowers. I don't know if I would have done this on the arts card. I would have probably done this on the Buster card to maximize effectiveness. Except in this case, because look, we got Blades of Meat and Doraku, and we've got Mistress of Heavens for the critical damage. This is the only exception I would have had to not put Magus of Flowers on those Buster cards. Good choice, good choice. We are off to a good start on this support list for sure. Lancelot. Wow, this is the first level 100 Lancelot I have ever seen. That's impressive. It's taken this long. Another ending, an excellent pick for Lancelot. Arts and critical strength. Man is 10-10-10. Man has NP3. Let's take a look at these codes. Code Glitter, always the good budget pick for a quick card. Brush of a Mad Painter, giving us that arts critical strength. Heck yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, I agree with Psionic Blade. Shez is better for looping with Castoria, but Da Vinci's better if you're just looking for raw damage. Main mention for Da Vinci right now is you don't have Castoria yet, so that's generally the safer pick. That's generally the safer pick. Red Gem Lady's Command Seal for a nice critical strength boost. And finally, ooh, Ukioctopus. Nice, nice. This actually makes a very good use out of your Buster card. It's not like a bad draw for Lancelot with this on here because you're able to get that decreased defense against arts attacks on your cards that actually matter. So this is really good foresight on this command code placement. Mangostin, new player here. I was wondering if it was worth it to summon on future Buster and Quick characters if I'm planning to have an arts team and saving for Castoria. I would say worry about prioritizing Castoria first, because one thing everyone's got to remember that we seem to forget about is whenever you end up rolling for more characters, you get that new character. That is more resources you need to sink in. That's more EXP cards. That is more materials you need to spend. There is so much you've got to go ahead and sink into. So I would prioritize getting Castoria first. Beyond that, definitely start branching out, start rolling for who you like. I do think Queen Himiko, as the chat is saying, is one of the best servants that's going to come out this year. She is going to be a phenomenal Buster supporter and does have synergy with Castoria. So she is absolutely worth looking for. But I would say you are going to be far less frustrated and far happier with the game is if you get yourself a solid base first, then start branching out from there. So snag yourself a solid Castoria. Unless you don't have a waiver, you can start branching out after that. Don't forget the 90 seeds for Small Tora. Yep, she needs 90 seeds and all the other mats. You tried to give everyone command codes that make sense. So far, you've done a phenomenal job. We've got a level 100 Gilgamesh with a level 100 Aerial Drive. 10. Oh my gosh. NP2 Enuma Elish, you're almost at me. Almost at me. Psionic, thank you for mentioning that. For anyone in QP Hell, the summer rerun is a good event coming soon to fill up. So please consider the summer rerun event to get some nice stuff. And then what we got here? Code Glitter for the Boosty Boys. Balance Scale of the Universe to give some bonus damage against sabers. Good foresight. Code Cure. $4.99 from Zero Life in the super chat. Oh my gosh, Zero. 164900991. This is my friend code for people that need help with the event. Say Osakabe Hime, Jack the Ripper, and Skahawk Scotty for some solid quick supporting. thank you for that, Zero. So please go ahead and friend Zero Life. Zero is actually been incredibly helpful on a bunch of different streams. Go show Zero some love. I'm sure you won't be disappointed with that friend list offering. That's 164-900-991. What else do we got hanging out here? Star Severing Evil Sword for more of that saber damage. I do love how well the Heroine X and Heroine Double X command codes synergize with Gilgamesh. And of course, there goes the Da Vinci for the NP strength. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, what's going on, my Mark? I will try to get to as many as I can. Remember, chat, I promise. If I miss you, I am not intentionally trying to skip you. There is no malicious intent. Time is just finite. So please understand. Please understand. I would get to everybody if I could. I'm just doing my best. We've got a level 100 Enkidu with Black Grail, which is disgusting and scary. Joe, thank you so much for the subscription. Transformation, a presence detection that's actually maxed out. Enuma Elish is boosted, and let's look at these codes. I love how thematic this is. Great pick for Wedge of Heavens right there. We've got Armament of Victory to help charge that singular arts card. And then we've got White Vessel Command Seal. We've got some First Servant. And then we've got Crest of Humanity for boost. Solid Enki, dude. Your command code placement, you say you're trying to put stuff together that makes sense. This is making terribly good sense. Ooh, level 100 Ozymandio. He's lying. He's the most malicious guy ever. No, really. Really, I'm just trying to make people happy. I'm trying to make people happy. You can tell, by the way, I can't stop adopting cats because they are perfect babies. I only have 4. Leave my rescued babies out of this. Baby grandma is downstairs being deaf. You leave her alone. Beautiful Dreamer, actually solid pick. Not really talked about CE, but I'm happy that I'm seeing it on so many lists. And then what we got here for codes. Lamp of the Jinn for a little bit of Bernie Boy and some critical stars. Mirror of 8 Leaves, which grants Immobilize immune. Man, you just cannot lock down this Ozymandias. You cannot. Ryan Berry with the 10 just wants me to scream, "Let's go, Jalter." There is your "Let's go, Jalter," Ryan. Always good to have you in the chat. We've got Maiden of Orleans to recover some HP on top of Imperial Privilege. And then we've got Crimson Hearted Liege's Command Seal for that solid Buster Boys. Nice. Skahawk Scotty, I can't say anything about this. Like, we'll just go through. Yeah, that sure is a Skahawk Scotty. It sure is, yeah. That sure is a Skahawk Scotty. Absolutely. This man trying to recreate the Argonauts, but with cats. I haven't even named them after Argonauts, thank you. No, Eric is not plushy. Eric is not plushy. Ooh, here's a comma with Traces of Christmases Past. Excellent budget CE4. Absolutely excellent. She's 10-10-10 to NP1. And then what we got here. Spear of Love, Action, and Wisdom. I love seeing this on comma. Along with Improbable Phantasmal Horse. Excellent picks right there. Code Focus. Okay, this is to go ahead and go and draw a little bit more of that arts card so you can use Samsara comma more. And there's our utility in the Code Cure and the Crest of the Stone Bird. Yeah, if you start with a BQQ chain, because this would apply to comma as well. So you would follow up there. Yeah, that's fantastic. That's actually a great primer for comma command codes. Oh, here we go. This is for Ryan Berry right here. There's a Jalter Swimsuit Berserker with a K-Scope, level 94, 10-10-10 to NP5. And let's look at these codes. Queen Witch's Barley Drink. Ooh, are we going full status effect on this Jalter? Okay, we've got some Gather, we've got some Drop. There's our Poison. And there is Ignore Invincibility. Yes, yes. Do I review JP supports lists or NA only? I'm doing NA only right now because I'm doing it through the game app. I do want to do JP stuff, but that's going to be like a Ray Shift IO thing. I said I was going to like look into going through Ray Shift IO and making sure that there's a good way for me to get it up on stream and all that regardless, but I've just been so busy with the new job that I haven't had an opportunity. I haven't, I'm sorry. And then there's another Jalter, is this level 100? 96, okay. Okay, speaking of Jalter, my gosh. Victor of the Moon, excellent choice. We're 10-10-10'd. Got NP2, and let's look at these codes. Code Glitter, increasing that drop rate. Himeji Bat, ooh, remove a little bit of critical strength up. That'll help in challenge quests. We've got some Cleanse. We've got the bonus damage against rulers, obviously. And then we've got remove a defensive buff and increase critical strength. Yeah, you do get 300 Saint Quartz on the Castoria banner if you clear all the story quests. That is a very, very important thing to remember. Someone mentioned earlier that is 500 Saint Quartz enough for Castoria? Technically, nothing is a guarantee. Absolutely nothing is a guarantee. It just increases your chances. Yo, there it is. I mean, you thought that, J Money. You thought that. These aren't going to be like as frequent. I was doing like one every single week, and it honestly gets a little nerve-wracking, a little tiring, all that good stuff. So these won't nearly be as frequent, but they are, of course, still going to be a staple on the channel that I'm going to try to do whenever possible. My question here is, are you Hanako Green? Because this is a very Hanako Green coup. Yeah, 279 Saint Quartz, to be exact, for Anniversary. Between the combination of what we're handed out and what we get from event rewards. Sort of beginning and end is a solid boost. This is an incredible coup. This is an absolutely incredible coup. We've got the Cleanse, and then we've got just tons of Drop and Gather. If Mist has proven anything, over 3,000 quartz might not be luck if it is on your side. Yes, Mist, the first person in the world to reach FGO pity. Yeah, it's not necessarily on your side. We've got Mordred here. What are we rocking for codes? Nice dragon bonus. All of the dragon slaying just for the dragon trade auto tour. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. BB slot for the random effects. An aerial drive. This is excellent. You just slap coup on every hard boss fight. It's not a bad strategy. Here's Chloe with a Demonic Sun Princess. Really good for her, especially considering you want everything drawn to those arts cards. 9910, we're getting close. NP5. I see you haven't invested any codes just yet. That's fine. What's my opinion on the new AoE Quickcaster in JP? I haven't actually looked at it too closely yet because, again, I hate to use this as a cop-out, but again, new job. I do need to take a peek at that and get caught up on all that. Karna, again, with the Beautiful Dreamer. Good, good. 999, oh god! Okay. And then let's look at these codes. We got Glitter. We've got Glitter again. We've got Special Attack Divine. Oh, so you went full Battle of Gods, Karna, thematically. Oh, that's super neat. This is specifically to slay God Arjuna. You know what? I'm down. I'm down for the lore you've injected into those command codes. Rider Vinci. Oh, so close. So close, chat. So close. You need advice on how to get such a great beard? Any wisdom? Honestly, you let it grow. You let it grow. You trim stuff. You just make sure to even it out when you can. I always try to like shave down here around my jawline, just to try to make sure I don't get a lot of that like gross underbeard or anything like that. Dave McMuffin with the Prime. Been a while since I was able to catch a stream. Consider it my apology. I understand that everyone has stuff to do, but I appreciate the support nonetheless. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you. And we are at the 2 months on that. A 10-10-10 waiver. What else can I say? What else can I say about this waiver? Ooh, this is actually a really good strategy for waiver. Are we looking at full buff removal? Yeah, we're looking at full buff removal from your opponents. So if waiver comes up, yeah, you can just sort of buff strip. This is actually an excellent command code strategy for pretty much any supporter. Yeah, normally you get worried when they end up popping up and you have to go ahead and just take the L on any of those attacks, but with some sort of stripping, even in challenge quests, it's not a total loss when those end up showing up. This is really good. This is really good. Am I gonna be rolling for Dino Mommy? Nah. Unfortunately, I gotta save for Castoria. Assassin Emiya. It's been a while since I've seen one of these. Oh my gosh. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. That's just more surprising than anything else. And yeah, Beautiful Journey is anti-world. Sherlock Holmes is anti-world as well. We got a K-scoped Lancelot here. This is for all your quick farming, right? I love it. Just pure Unga Bunga with the critical damage. And then some are Dante's. I actually don't normally use this skin. I like his regular skin more just because of the pose. If the new skin had the pose, I would totally still use it. But I just like the, back to the enemy pose, like looking over the shoulder thingy. If Lost Spell 5 toss anything, it's not to sleep on buff removal codes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Trays of Christmas's Pass is a good pick. Skills have been prioritized correctly here. You want to go, if you're looking to loop, you want to go 1, then 2, then 3. Absolutely. And then full Unga Bunga on this as well. Yeah, no, this is honestly one of the best examples of command code setup that I have seen in a very, very long time. Absolute kudos to you, my friend. Absolute kudos. This is amazing. While we're on the subject, which is your preferred Castoria art, I'm going to use Final Ascension. Final Ascension. Yeah, thank you for sharing this. This was some prime command code setup, and I feel like people are going to be getting a lot of good ideas from it. So 737-040-538 if you want to go ahead and shoot out a friend request. All right, let's go ahead. Our next one up is 443. Hang on, I gotta delete these as I go. Chat. 443-091-052 is our next one. All right, Sekhmet. What do we got here? All right, let's get started. 100 Bride with Great Detective Foams. I'm glad people are looking more into command codes. They're just a great way to sort of customize and augment your servant, and some of them can be really strong if you just really think deep into what your character's strengths and weaknesses are. Solid Castoria support with great detective foams. This is for Chen Gong looping, right? This is to help people with Chen Gong system. I imagine that's the case. I imagine that is the absolute case. Let's go ahead and pop in here. Ooh, Altera, level 100, 2K. Damn. Damn, we've got all the boosts. We've got a level 100 Holy Night Supper. This is an insanely powerful Altera. I've always said Altera is like not as bad as a lot of people put her out to be because she is a stat stick. Like this Altera in particular, we are talking 17k health, 15k attack. It's absolutely absurd. Sometimes that's all you need is just insanely high stats. We've got some gather and some damage. Altera's a waifu, makes sense. And yeah, now she's busted with her buff on JP. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Altera fans are going to be feasting in the future. Let's see what we got here. We got an Emiya. Ooh, Grail to 90. Don't see that too much. All right, we got Mind's Eye True, Hawkeye, and Projection all ready to go. Unlimited Blade Works NP5. Ereshkigal, level 100. Starry Nights is a great pick on her. We've got 10, NP3. Yeah, that Altera is ready for the future. The Altera is beyond ready for the future. Someone liked Extella. Someone liked Extella a lot. Got level 90 Drake with the Holy Night Supper. This actually isn't nearly as bad if you're focusing on doing any sort of damage with her. Like if you're not too focused on just using the Noble Phantasm to clear waves and you actually want to use Drake as a main fighter, which you can totally do. This is actually a great pick for that critical strength and NP strength boost. Get a little best of both worlds. That's a max out Golden Wild Hunt. Any ideas for Mysterious Heroine X Alter? Haven't gotten around to her command codes. I was thinking mostly crit damage, but suggestions are welcome. Yeah, I would definitely go for crit damage on the quick cards since that's going to be like her primary means of doing any sort of damage. And you could honestly go for more utility on the arts cards and the Buster card as well. Something that like cleanses or something of that nature I think would be very helpful for her. But definitely crit damage on those quick cards. That's your mind being in the right place. That sure is a waiver. All right, moving on. Ooh, here's a maxed out Kama. And yeah, as Omega says, you can also focus on her niche with anti-saber command codes or anti-lawful good CCs. Yeah, Black Grail Kama is gross. I have used her myself and can attest to how powerful that is, especially with that NP overcharge. It gets absolutely insane. And we've got Da Vinci over there on that quick card, so, oh my god. With Spear of Love, Action of Wisdom on the second quick card. That is absolutely monstrous. I feel like BB slots just for lols. Last Ascension, Best Ascension, that is the truth about Kama. Nice little solid booster or buster cards. And Stargain on that. That command code is literally made for her, absolutely. 100% agree. Wow, you're ready for Castoria looping. Wow, you're ready for Castoria looping. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna have any trouble farming, my dude? Any at all? This is just... I am ready for Castoria. That's all this setup tells me. I am ready for Castoria. Holy crap. And same for Ishtar. Wow. Demonic Sun Princess, excellent pick. Excellent pick for that NP strength. And that's starting MP charge. Yeah, even chat just looking at that Musashi and this Ishtar is like, wow, this is disgustingly good. Holy crap. Yeah, what it really means to be ready for the Castoria system. Holy crap. Do you know if Musashi NP1 can loop good with Castoria? You should be fine. You should be fine. A lot of that is really going to depend on Castoria's skills as well as Musashi's own skills. So definitely try to sink as much into those skills as humanly possible to make up for the difference. If you're not sitting at a 10-10-10 with all of those skills, you're going to be running into some problems and things aren't going to be nearly as consistent. But even in NP1, Musashi can loop with the Castoria system. Yeah, those two goddess sisters are insane. All right, and this looks like it's set up for the event. So there's no keto with a can't fight on empty stomach. This was definitely a big boon in the event. Then we've got Okita 996. Again, also a huge boon to the event. Someone must have been really happy to have you on their friends list. There's that Emiya again. Here's a Kagatora with Oni Tea Ceremony 888. It's better than my Kagatora skills. I really need to focus on that a little more. Sakamoto Ryoma with the God of War. I've got so many of this CE. I think I max limit breaked it twice over. Seeing these players as someone who's only played for 3 weeks, goddamn, I'm terrified. Don't be afraid, Soryu. Don't be afraid. This is a lot of stuff compounded on each other. This is basically the nature of pretty much any gacha game. Like, I recently started a fresh Epic 7 account, and some of the stuff I'm seeing on my friends list are absolutely horrifying. Absolutely scared of some of these characters that show up in my friends list. But that's just something that happens as you continue to play and you continue to grow. So when you see this stuff, just remember, like, some of these characters, this could be your friends list in the future. It absolutely could be. Kei Hatsume, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, this can absolutely be your friends list in the future. 100%. Level 90 Izo, I gotta give you mad respect. Us Izo fans are gonna be feasting when his 2 costumes get released. 10-10-10 NP. You also went for the NP5. Mad respect. Mad respect. Mori Nagayoshi. 555. Okay, what are we at? NP5. Yes, excellent taste. Excellent taste. And yeah, exactly. When you're new, you have something to strive for. You have stuff to level up. You have stuff to work through with the story. Sometimes when players get to the end, you end up hitting a wall, and it's just like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to level, etc. But just set yourself goals. Strive for those goals. You are going to be fine. You are going to be fine. There is no reason to be intimidated. Mel Main, thank you so much for the follow. And there's a Nobunaga. Oh yeah, Oz. Izo has 2 costumes. Izo has a kimono costume with like an umbrella, and also a suit costume, like a suit vest and stuff like that. Yeah, Izo has 2 costumes. He's that popular. This is an excellent friends list. This is absolutely excellent. Your Musashi has horrified the chat, and I appreciate that. I really, really do. So thank you. Thank you for that so much. All right, and that's 443-091-052 if you are looking for another friend. Try to snag every Guda Guda character. Good. I'm still waiting for them to release a Tadakatsu Honda or redo a Shibata. I really want Shibata. Can they just make Shibata playable and pull him out of NPC hell? If they pull Shibata out of NPC hell, I will be very, very happy. The NP6, yeah, there was an NP6 Sei a couple weeks ago too. They had 2 level 100 Sei Shonagons. One was NP5, one was NP1. It was dope. All right, so now we've got 140 296 235. All right, Min, let's see what you got. I'm sorry, when I see that name, I just instinctively think of King of the Hill. Zero life. What are you people? Why the multiple donations, my dudes? That's so much. I hope you do the same in the summer rerun. I want to do a review on my support when that happens, plus the shenanigans from the summer servant event supports. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff right there, Zero. Look at this, Sherlock. Is this a... Yeah, this is a Bond 10 Sherlock Holmes. Wow. Merry stream, Jenga. Have a good time, buddy. Wow. Free to play, by the way, except GSSRs. Ah, yes, the true quality of life way to play FGO. Yeah, Bond 10 Sherlock. Wow. That's a Benny Emma. Solid Emerald Float. We are 10-10-10. Wow. I still can't get over that Sherlock. That's an awesome Sherlock. What should I give to my boy Mandricardo? Give your boy the Black Grail and watch him go to town. Black Grail, Heaven's Feel, Mandricardo is gross. Super Orion here. Level 90. Yeah, Atrefus is really good. Atrefus was one of the better freebie craft essences that we've gotten. A lot of people don't really talk about it that much, but it was actually a very, very powerful CE. We got Artemis Agnos. Nothing invested in the command codes yet. Definitely try to get some crit damage on here if you can. Getting crit damage on those Buster cards is just going to make Super Orion even more gross than he already is. Level 90 Bryn with level 100 Golden Sumo. Respect. Mad respect for that. I'm actually working on my Golden Sumo right now. It's sitting in the low 90s. Just need a little more time and we'll end up getting there. I quite like Bryn. I considered her the best Lancer for a very, very long time. She's since been outshined, but I really do enjoy her character design and animations and all that stuff. Ooh, GW Sif, first of all, amazing Dark Souls 1 and Artorias of the Abyss name. Which servants and CEs should you focus on for this event? The official news page should have posted something, and I think it's also in the in-game news, which servants are going to be the bonus characters for the upcoming event. So I would say definitely go ahead, take a gander at that, and if you have any of those servants that are a little low, definitely level them up, because they're going to get some bonuses during the event. So that's what you should be prioritizing right now, especially if you're a new player with stuff at like half AP and things like that. Definitely look towards that. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Moad AB says, I'm a fan from Africa 5-0 and I could really use some help. Oh my gosh, that's so far away. That's so far away. Holy crap. It really is amazing. Like... how we can connect with everybody from around the world through these streams and everything. I get people from all over. It's just it just boggles my mind. I would have never thought this was possible when I was a young kid. You accidentally deleted his message? Oh man. Good on you for catching that though, Eric. And yeah, definitely get all of the freebie servants you possibly can from events. It's going to help fill out your roster immensely. Improbable Phantasmal Horse is a great pick for Achilles on that quick card. Law of Creation, removing that defense up buff and increasing even more critical damage. There is a lot of solid critical damage boosts, and I am here for it. I am also here to give you props for your level 100 2K Achilles. I have one myself. He is brilliant. He's such a lovely character. I love him so much. Anyone that spreads the Achilles love is going to be getting a mad bonus. Osakabe Hime, again, one of the servants you should focus on, if possible. There we go. This one's actually buffed in all of her skills. I actually have NP3 Osakabe Hime. Good. This is a good Osakabe Hime. I like her very much. Don't burn the free 3 stars from singularities like me. Yes, take Camelot's advice. Absolutely take Camelot's advice. Or else you're going to be in trouble. Especially in tower events. Lost 100 souls from South Africa. My gosh. Oh, wow. 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 This is the first level 100 Mori I've seen. Oh, with grudge match for the guts. That's a level 100. How much attack does it give him? 12,000 attack. Oh, man. This is a magnificent Mori. Yep, there's NP5. And let's look at these. Let's look at these codes. Hang on. Wow. Yeah, there's Fine Sword. The Sigma Male Mori. Fantastic Gather. And then, yeah, we've got Blades for the critical strength. And we've got Crimson Hearted Liege for the critical strength too. Critical strength very viable on Mori. This is insane. I prefer the crazy armor on him. I do the Final Ascension. I really like how that looks. But the classic, you can't go wrong with that either. Wow, this is insane. Yeah, even chat giving in the pluses and the kudos for this Mori. And grudge match, great CE on him as well. Able to shoot off that bonus and still survive. Up, and there's a Hokusai. There's a maxed out Hokusai. There it is. And that is a Bond 10 Hokusai. That is a very, very jacked Hokusai. Mage of Flowers. Nice. I actually would have put that on the Buster card, but that's just me. It's also fine on the quick card for Mage of Flowers. Crest of Humanity. See, I would have put that on the quick card. A little extra bonus. Right there. And then we've got Wedge of the Heavens. Ooh, Wedge of the Heavens. Nice, nice, nice. Da Vinci, providing some solid bonuses. Some solid NP bonuses. Nice, 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 nice. Limited 3 stars are the bane of everyone's existence, Psionic Blade. It's absurd. Alright, and who do we got hanging out? If extra here. Only got NP4 Mori. Rip. Max out Merlin, as it should be. Not really much I can say about that. I like this. I put HP recovery on my Merlin too. I respect the Hokusai with 6 hits on the arts card. Yeah, yeah. Any specific mystic codes I should start leveling up if I wanted Castoria to loop with Space Ishtar? Anything that gives NP gain or any sort of arts bonuses. Some people, if they're not hitting the numbers, they will swap in other servants like Waver or Hohenheim or something like that to sort of make up for the difference. But like Alex says, Fragments of 2004 is a very, very popular one to use for any sort of Castoria looping. So if you have that, look into that. Soryu, just put it in the chat. I am trying my best to get to as many as possible tonight, but there are 102 of you in the chat, and I've gone through like 4 accounts so far. So if I don't get to you, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm trying my best. There's not enough hours in the day. Bunny Shiki, brilliant, brilliant. Moriarty, ooh, with Carp. Ooh, Moriarty with Carp. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry, Soryu. I don't have a very good system for this, considering how high the demand ends up being. I try to get as many people as possible. And that's why, like, when I first did this, I went like super in depth on every single character, but I'm trying to push by that just to try to fit in as many people and give them advice as much as possible. Ooh, Bond 10 Achilles. Yes. Good. Bond 10 waiver, of course. We've got a first Hassan with Conquering the Great Sea of Stars for some solid bonuses. That solid MP gain on that single arts card. Mama Raiko, I'm always jelly when I see this. I've tried for her every time she's popped up and every time she has denied me, including the summer version. And then finally, we've got C Deny. Emerald Float's a good pick. Oh my gosh. Good stuff. Any command codes? Nope. This is solid. This is solid. I didn't really have anything bad I could say about this. And this, let's just take a look at that again, chat. I'm gonna let you savor that again real quick. Truly impressive. Truly impressive. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. If you want the Mori on the list, 140296235. And we're on to the next one. Raiko Lancer can't stop stalking me. Take mine. I would if I could. 867-735-192. Mitsuni, here we go. Here we go. Best Mori I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm actually gonna, as suggested in the chat, gloss over the supporters. Because we all kind of know. We kind of want to look at some of these other characters. A Grailed Paris is very, very good. We're 999 to my Paris is 999 too. I can't commit the lores yet, but I understand completely. Yeah, Paris. Grail Paris out of freaking nowhere. Saban 10 Castoria. Bond 10 level 100. You tried your best in this list? Well, we've got that charisma bonus. That needs to be worked on just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm amazed you've gotten her maxed out with without all the 10-10-10s. That's rare to see. But I understand materials are scarce. I do not want to rag anyone about this. Does C9 fit in well for a single target arts caster / assassin post Castoria? All the high damage casters are Buster, and I hate breaking arts chain. She is absolutely still useful. She's absolutely still useful. She's definitely worth investing in. Yeah, this skill's ready to deal some damage. My Paris is 94. Nice. And then we went full kill on these command codes too. Yeah, Sienna is one of the best single target loopers. Absolutely. I agree with Min. Excellent divine bonuses. We've got a critical rate up remove. Yeah, why not? Why not? I don't know if I would have put Law of Creation on the quick card, but I can understand you're trying to be on brand with this. And if there was one of the 3 guild command codes to put on the quick card, it was that one. I totally get it. Ooh, here's Rome. What skin are we using, by the way? Good. Moldberry, thank you for the follow. Alright, this Romulus is still definitely getting worked on. And what do we got for these codes? We've got a bonus to critical strength. Are we going full crit? Okay, there's some burn on the arts card. is this Gather? Okay, for a little bit more MP gain. And then we've got, yep, critical strength on both of those buster cards. Solid picks for Romulus. Ooh, 94 Ushiwaka. We're working on it. We're working on it for sure. Traces of Christmas is past. Yep, again, very, very good budget CE for her. Tengu strategy is actually upgraded. You'd be amazed. I still see people without an upgraded Tengu strategy and a heavily invested in Ushiwaka Maru. I don't get it. I don't understand. Crest Immunity, these are definitely good. You definitely want star drop rate on Ushiwaka's quick cards just because of the low hit counts on them. And what is this? Ooh, HP recovery. Yeah, Soryu, that was Wings as a jetpack on Romulus. Romulus Quirinus is a huge Saint Seiya reference. He's a huge Saint Seiya reference. Ooh, my Kojiro is also grailed to 80. Nice. Nice. Chocolate Heaven is actually a really, really good pick for him. Quick card effectiveness, NP strength, and NP gain. Definitely invest in your low rarity skills. Invest in your low rarity character skills. They don't really take that much, and they end up really making the character a lot more viable. This goes for Kojiro or pretty much anybody 2-star and below. Here's our first Vlad. Ooh, 81. You must have got him recently. You must have got him recently. Yeah, and please, if I miss a question, feel free to wait for chat to answer it. Chat's been very, very helpful. Chat's been incredible, like helping each other. I don't try to keep around people that are rude or anything like that. If you're a jerk, you end up getting booted pretty quickly. So that's the kind of community we try to foster here and on the Discord server. See, emptiness is the path. Any ignore invincible craft essence, you go after that. You go after that desperately, because I can't tell you how many challenge quests I have done that have just been immediately trivialized by a permanent ignore invincibility. This is something for the new players in the chat. Anything you can see that says apply ignore invincible, it doesn't really matter what the rest of it says, just apply ignore invincible. That's something you're going to want to go for. Vlad from the 5-star ticket, I guess. Yeah, definitely. For a lot of newer players, if you picked Vlad or Waver, you were pretty set, because Vlad can actually help early on. If you already were lucky and managed to start with Waver, Vlad can be a really good investment to help carry you through the beginning. I'm disappointed in the lack of Grailed Arashis. We did see a level 100 a little while back. This is a Grailed Salieri, NP Strength 10, a solid Arts Critical Strength boost. We're at the 999, not really willing to invest those lores. I understand. They're very limited resource. And NP4. I tried my best, Rise. I just want everyone to be excellent to each other. Ooh, there's Gong. That does count, Alec, because you did Grail Arash. Ooh, not quite my level 100 Chen Gong, but still a great servant you want to see invested in nonetheless. I can see you're going more. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Tactician's Cherished Desire. This is a more supporty budget waiver Chen Gong for the Berserkers. And this is another PSA for new players. If you aren't able to use the Chen Gong system, Chen Gong does have other uses. He is a very good supporter for Berserkers, is actually a very on-brand and very good team to pair Chen Gong with his Lord Lo Bu. It's actually very, very effective. Lo Bu, very underrated character, very helpful character for new players. Here's a Prince of Lonling. Decent investment in the skills, absolutely. You want to at least get everyone to 666. The other Ignore Invincible C, there is a Shiki Bunny one, and then the bonus staff from the Musashi one. Yeah, the Shiki Bunny one was one of the earliest ones. But anything that has Ignore Invincible is very useful. All right, let's take a gander here. We've got Ashvatama. Yes. Midsummer Memories, the Quick Buster, and NP Strength. Decent investment in the skills. And NP2, fantastic, fantastic. Ashvatthama, I feel like, gets glossed over a lot. He's actually an excellent single target archer, and you can find some great uses with him. Okay, Parvati, level 80. Traces of Christmas's Past, a solid budget CE. We're at the 999. Again, not willing to commit those lures, I understand. We got NP2. Ooh, this can be very helpful if you've got a Skahawk Scotty. Pull one from a friends list. Odysseus, level 80. Definitely want to get that 90. Definitely want to get that 90. The stats really, really matter. 976. Sitting right here. And Troya Hippos is a solid pick. I can't believe we've seen 2 Emiya assassins today. That's just hidden. I never see that. Yeah, then we've got another Raiko. I'm gonna see if there's any command codes. Niet. And an Amakusa Shiro. Again, no command codes. Definitely, if you can, focus on getting those 80s to 90. The stat bonus actually does really, really help. It is a noticeable increase. Absolutely, absolutely focus on doing that, especially now that we've got daily half AP on any sort of EXP grinding. That's going to help you out with those last few characters, especially your berserkers like Vlad. That is going to be very, very important. They benefit the most from those stat boosty boys. All right, so if you are looking, 867735192, that'll get you on that friends list, my dudes. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get these other ones in the chat. 137. Grail, who you like, not meta, IMO. Either or. Either or. It really depends on what you're looking for. Some players find a lot of joy out of knowing that their character is super mega jacked and an absolute unit in the meta. And then some people just like seeing their favorite waifu do a lot of damage. Either way of playing is totally, completely valid. 035024002 is our next one. Alright, this is Blake Rose. Let's see what Blake Rose has going on. We've got a melt. Ooh, is that almost... That's almost 2k attack on this melt. Ooh, okay, and we're grailed to 92. The road to 100 is a long one. Imaginary Round is a good salt boost. Ooh, I saw that lightning. Yeah, it's about to storm down here. It's absolutely about to storm down here. Imaginary Round's a good, solid, early in the game's lifespan boosty. And it's something... I have like 5 of these max limit broken. It's insane how many times it pops up. We're 10-10-10. We're NP1. Let's take a look at these codes. Okay, code glitter, increasing those star drop rate. We've got a critical strength boost. Okay. We've got a damage cut. Then we've got the cleanse and the burst. This is a solid distribution of codes. I definitely would have gone one way or the other on the quick. I probably would have gone more damage considering what melt has to deal with when it comes to damage. You want those large quick chains, then you can go ahead and follow it up, maybe with a little more critical damage on the buster cards as well for when it pops up. But I do like the star bonus on the arts card. That's very helpful. And yeah, I do like what Lil Doesn't said. The chat's kind of going up very, very fast. If you have to ask, should I grail this character? Don't grail them. If you want to grail someone, you will know. Trust me. Truer words have never been said, whether it's for meta or for love. Here's a Nero Bride. Ooh, with Poster Girl. Okay, that's interesting. I guess what we're trying to like help out newer players, like pull the aggro off of them and help them out with the bonuses. I would probably go, if you have it, for support, I would go probably 20-30. I would probably go pretty much anything that can increase the power of the rest of the team, since odds are you are pulling this character to sort of be a supporter. So definitely consider that. But that's one of the nice things about Nero Bride, is she can be either a main damage dealer or a supporter, whatever specifically works for you. And that legitimately makes her one of the best sabers in the game, in my opinion. Is this a Grail Chloe? Esports Nero. Oh man, that is a crazily maxed out Chloe. Both crests of humanity applied to this Chloe. Wow. Yeah, she's your main damage dealer. Mage of Flowers on the Buster card. I love to see it. And then are these damage boosties on the arts? Perfect. Perfect. Truly incredible. Incredible Chloe. She'll clear some challenge quests for you, no problem. Another bit of great advice from Lil Dozen. Don't be pressured into grailing, especially if you're new. Remember, grails are mat-intensive focus, and not max servants need to be dealt with first. Absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of grails, ooh, here's a Grail Kagatora to 90. To 90. Wow. Zaragoto, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. This is a maxed out. This is a ready to go Kagatora. You were probably very helpful in the event for sure. Yep, that's to boost some. That's to definitely boost your arts. Make sure you're able to loop that Noble Phantasm as much as possible. This is set up for, oh no, I drew a Buster card. God help the enemy. And Code Glitter just in case. Nonsense Bearer, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, Ibuki Doji will not be living very long versus that Chloe. That's going to be a very, very... that's going to be a very easy fight. Michael DeMaio, thank you for the sub as well. Ooh, Maeve. I love Maeve. I love Maeve so much. I wish Summer Maeve was better. But Rider Maeve is actually very, very good. There's so many things you can just absolutely destroy. So many challenge quests you can absolutely eviscerate with the correct Rider Maeve. It's great. It's so, so great. Her lore reason for being a rider is great too. Please look that up. Please look that up if you have not done so yet. Oh, I didn't even need to click on Tamamo. Just props for the level 100 Grail Tamamo. With her craft essence. This is the craft essence you want on Tamamo. If you don't have it, your Tamamo is not Bond 10. Rectify that immediately like I am attempting to do. Shootin' Doji. Bodhisattva. Ooh, Bodhisattva. All right. Now that increases the effect of the poison and corroding poison. So that's the main reason for Bodhisattva. So if you're looking to build like a poison team or something like that, this can actually be super duper helpful, giving her Bodhisattva. I quite like that. Am I going to summon for Voyager? No, I gotta save for Castoria. I'm in between jobs right now, so you know, in between jobs, YouTube only pays out once a month. Gotta fill the belly. How can I do streams for you guys if I don't have a full belly? Gotta eat. Coup alter this. Good. You're learning. This is important. This is very important on Coup alter. This is very important on Heracles if you don't have him at Bond 10. Please, if you have a Hydra Gyra, make sure you use it. It's very, very good. It's 10-10 aided. Awesome. Okay, there was someone asking for advice that I missed. Where was it? Anyone, Kyle F asked, anyone know good command codes for Herc? Want to swap mine around once Annie rolls around and I can switch them easier. For Heracles, it's kind of strange because Herc doesn't really thrive off of the command code so much. Since he's mainly on survivability, I would actually go ahead and focus on removing any sort of debuffs that he ends up getting on him, and make it so he can end up getting through enemy defenses to clear out. Because since he's a last stand servant, you really want to make sure that you're able to get in there and mop up the fight if he ends up coming out from your back line. So anything like ignore invincibility, I'm sure you saw a thinly crafted blade on here that just gives a command card ignore invincibility. That can be very, very good so your opponent doesn't get off a last ditch invincibility and ruin your run. Cleansing command codes also work out very, very well too. So look at something like Code Cure as a nice budget option. A lot of people like White Vessel's Command Seal. This ends up being very, very important when it comes to Heracles' survivability. So just think about in terms of survivability and in terms of avoiding any pesky combat tricks, to use a Magic the Gathering term, that the enemy ends up getting through, so you can go ahead and mop up the fight and finish it. 0 life, $4.99, something to fill the belly. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta fill the belly. Went grocery shopping today. It was an event. Yeah, Necromancy can be very good too. Castle in the Snow. 10-10-10 Kiara. Painting Summer, continuing to put in work. Such a good craft essence. Hope we get some sort of rerun of this so other players can experience its glory if they started after this event. And then, yeah, something like this is good for a budget pick. Like, look at this. Code Cure, this is just to sort of help her out with survivability if you draw those buster cards. And then something like Code Focus is there to mainly help her NP gain, not even so much as help her with damage. That's mainly to get the NP gain off of those crits so she can use her Noble Phantasm again. Oh, no problem, Kyle. I definitely try my best to help people in any possible. All right, what do we got back here? Anything I missed? Ooh, this is actually entirely different. Qin Shi Huang. 2030, love it, love it. I love to see this on supportive Qin Shi Huangs, like those on my support list. Very, very helpful. And then are we looking at around entirely survivability? Yep, this is HP recovery. This is a last stand Qin Shi Huang right here. We got HP recovery, we've got poison and curse removal, we've got a HP recovery boosty boy, we've got Maiden of Orleans for the 1000, and then we've got Fine Sword as well to give that ignore invincibility. See you later, Kay. Have a good night. Painting Summer is a good start, but for servants who don't need the MP gain, Royal Icing is better. That is correct. That is correct. Arcadium Studio, thank you for the sub. McCuddy with the super chat for belly funds. Are you just gonna do that every time I pat the belly? Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. All right, we've got Saba Lancelot with the Demonic Sun Princess. 10-10-10. Very, very good pick. Please, it's not that bad. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just here to entertain you guys. I appreciate the support though. Thank you. Emio with a K-scope to help out. Ooh, this is good. This is good for the Bryn. Fragment of 2030. If you're doing the focuses on Heroes Assistant support, that can actually be an excellent pick for her. Ivan, terribly underrated rider. Terribly underrated rider. Tommy, what's going on? Yeah, we're at over 100 watchers again. People really like this. I'm glad they do. I'm glad I'm able to give, God, in perspective, I'm glad I'm able to give over 100 people just some sort of entertainment in their night, some sort of place to come and hang out and just talk about this game we all enjoy. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Ivan, terribly underrated. Definitely use an Ivan if you have the option to. That Buster Resist down's no joke. Ooh, level 90 Gil. People do really love these things. I'm going to keep doing them as long as people really enjoy them. Absolutely. I don't know what it is about it that makes people enjoy this so much. Maybe you can, like, enlighten me down in the chat or something like that. I don't quite, was that a pun? Terribly underrated? Maybe. Maybe. This is a good pick for Gil. Absolutely. Increase that star. Is this all increased star drop rate? Nice. True supporty Gil. Sorry, what's the name of the alter ego on the first page? She's mad cute. That would be Meltralis. She shows up a lot in some GSSR banners and around Seraph events. Ivan post buff really good. Yes, yes. Old Man Lee, level 90. Ooh, Hot Sands. This is another craft essence I absolutely adore to pieces. I put this on my Karna all the time, and it makes him do work. That Star Gather rate boost can really help with, like, Lancers and stuff like that. We're 966'd. Good. This is good. I actually really like this. I would have never thought about this on Old Man Lee Shuen, but that's actually great. People like perspective and quote unquote good judgment on their creations. I try my best to be a good judge. People like seeing others listed based on their own. People like seeing ideas for their servants. Fantastic. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to help people out. I really am. And help out as many people as possible. We'll get through everyone on the YouTube eventually. There's only 6,000 something subscribers. We'll get through everyone eventually. Atalanta with a 1 summer. Excellent, excellent. Lead loops so easily. I hope he gets a 3-turn buff. I would love to see turn increases as buffs for characters. Good, good for this Atalanta altar. I would like her later. God. Y'all see that? This is Melt Swamp now. Ooh, and a Acetonite with Black Grail. Oh my gosh, just one more Black Grail. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. It'll come to ya. Ooh, good luck with midterms, Dave. Good luck with midterms, my dude. You can do it. You can do it. One more Black Grail on this Acetonite is going to be absolutely gross. Good pick. Good pick on the Acetonite. What is this? More damage against dragons. Best ascension on the altar. Nice, nice. This is good. Rise, fellow crestworms. This is good. Praise be the melt. Get the melt to 100. Love the Grail Tamamo. You've been able to provide a lot of good examples with this list, especially the volume and Hydrogyrum on the Ku altar. I like seeing other people reinforce that because I think it's a truly excellent bonus to give him. And I love opportunities to talk about conversation on the Hot Sands. I still love that craft essence to this day. So good list. Good job. If you want to send a friend request, 035-024-002. That'll get you to Blake Rose. All right, the next one we've got to do is 040-932-286. All right, and this is Moad Ob. I hope I pronounced that right. I am sorry if I didn't. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best to add people as much as I possibly can. I'm just going in the list. I'm adding people as I can go. I'm just one man. I'm just one man. All right, let's take a look at this one. All right, I saw you already mentioned in the chat a level 100 Hijikata. Let's take a gander at this Hijikata. Level 100, we're on our way to 2k foes. Is that Bond 10? That is Bond 10. Wow. That is Bond 10. 1066 is solid. Ichikata, let's go. Yeah, please no, do not call Sakura fans Shinjis. How dare you? How dare you? The audacity. The absolute audacity. Okay, remove defense up. Nice, that'll help you get through with the Berserker attack. Code Blesses for some nice solid heals. We've got the Cleanse on the Arts card. Critical Strength boosty on the Buster. And what is this last thing on the Buster? Remove one attack buff. Alright, I see. I see what... I'm picking up what you're putting... Oh, God. That's not spliced in lightning. That's actually happening. So if the stream dies, I preemptively apologize. If the stream dies, I preemptively apologize. No, those are solid picks for Hijikata. I like the defense removal. I like the defense removal on him, because that will definitely help out for, honestly, any Berserker. Any sort of defense removal is going to help them maximize that effectiveness boost. Let's take a look here. Ooh, level 90 Artoria Altar. Atrefus, again, rearing its head. Mana Burst, you actually did your Star Twilight boosty. That CC setup looks like your Summer BBs. It is eerily similar to a lot of Summer BBs that I've seen. You would swap the attack and defense removal codes just for Buster use. I think the idea behind that, Oz, I mean, I think either one is a very, very good call. Like, just having those command codes on there works. But I think the idea was to sort of, if I roll into the quick card, I'm going to use the defense removal and make sure that's not like a totally bupkis turn. And the Buster cards will then again go and hit harder. So I can understand the rationale for both. Conversely, you know, you want to get off the Buster chain, remove that defense up, maybe hit them with a Noble Phantasm at some point in there. Either one is a solid strategy. All right, for this Artoria, critical rate up remove. I see. We've got Maiden of Orleans to recover that HP. Keep the Artoria on the field. Definitely understand that, because she doesn't really have a lot of ways to avoid anything. Dragon Slayer Sword to take down those dragon-based enemies. And finally, there we go. True Dragon Slayer Vortigern destroying Artoria Altar right there. Is this a Bond 10? Ooh, Bond 10 Emiya. Ooh. You know, I never see this Bond CE, so I always forget that it's sort of like a mini Heaven's Feel. It's like a mini Heaven's Feel where it ends up getting the critical stars while attacking. I would actually like to see this as a as some sort of released craft essence in the game. Honestly, something that provides an NP strength boost and a couple of critical stars. I'd totally be down for that. That'd help with NP charge on some of the arts crit-based servants. Mind's Eye True, Hawkeye Projection. And then there we go. We've got some saber-destroying stuff on Emiya as well. Okay. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Let's move on to the Brynhilda. Brynhilda, do you have 2 Atrefuses? 2 max limit broken Atrefuses. Kudos to that. Good call. 1066. So this is a Brynhilda. This is a Brynhilda that is definitely focused on being a main damage dealer. Bada Burble. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Brynhilda Romantia dealing the damage. Let's take a peek at codes. Okay, we've got a couple cleanses. We've got some Star Gen, and then we've got, okay, so Good Wife Wise Fox, I imagine, is on there. So Bryn can use Hero's Assistant on herself and gain a little bit of extra off of that. I see where your mind's going with that. And then finally, we've got my chair is continually falling. Finally, we've got Coffin of the Fall to remove some sort of debuff immunity. So yeah, again, I'm seeing a lot of stuff today with you, chat, with your code placement that is very, very thought out and very, very important. On your least important cards, you're trying to give it some sort of utility so it is not so much a lost turn. New players, this is definitely a good thing to keep note of. Make sure you shore up your servant's weaknesses in whatever ways possible in order to essentially make any sort of fight really, really easy on you, because especially when you end up getting into the lost belts, they are just going to get harder and harder and harder, and you're going to need effects like that in order to progress. So definitely take some notes from seeing these. I skipped the Marie, but we'll go back to her. All right, level 90 Zwanzong Sanzong. We've got Demonic Sun Princess with that NP strength. Arts card critical strength. I don't know so much about that. I mean, Sun Princess is a good Sun Princess is a great budget CE, that's for sure. And you'll definitely get the maxed out NP charge thanks to Sanzong's first skill. But I don't know if I'd focus so much on arts card critical strength in a quote unquote perfect world. I would shoot more NP strength onto her, because that's where you're going to get the bonus. Definitely when we go into these skills, focus on rapid suture chanting. Rapid suture chanting first and foremost. Red Gem Lady's Command Seal. Solid critical strength boosty. What do we got here? Move NP strength up. Okay, I see. This is mainly for the decreased defense against arts attacks. I'm not sure so much about that because she mainly gets most of her damage off of her Noble Phantasm, right? Which is Buster. I feel like that that command code will be better focused on a servant that deals more damage with arts. There's a command code coming up called Stitching for Your Beloved One. Basically this, but with Buster. Yes, that would be a far better pick. Yeah, she is NP2. Co-Glitter, increasing a little bit of star drop rate. I would have put Co-Glitter on the quick card and put the Cure on the arts card. For sure. Okay, so a little bit of work definitely needs done on that Sanzong, but she will be a force to be reckoned with at NP2 in the future. I can speak from experience, absolutely. Marie Antoinette. One Summer, again, the good budget quick card. Craft Essence. Royal Melody is actually boosted. When do you see that? When do you see that ever? Never, ever do you see a Marie Antoinette. Then we've got Guillotine Breaker upgraded. Okay, solid Marie Antoinette. Comma. Level 90. Binary Star Songstresses. Again, good budget. CE. All right, and I see we've got the skills here. Definitely needs some work. Of course, Moaz, no problem. I would go with Ananga first. Go with Ananga first, and I mentioned a lot of this in my comma video, because that attack boost is going to be very, very helpful with the damage. Mara Papias is going to be your second, mainly for the NP charge. The critical strength boost is also helpful. And then finally, Blessing of the Goddess. And the main reason we do Blessing of the Goddess last is because the NP overcharge bonus isn't tied to any sort of levels in the skill. So you can safely go ahead and level that last, and it will not end up being a problem. You won't basically set yourself back by not prioritizing that immediately. The main reason you're going to get to 10 in the future is for challenge quests, so you can use that NP overcharge bonus a lot more for yourself or someone on your team if you need it, and get more damage or better effects that are based on overcharge. Law of Creation, I do definitely like on that quick card. They'll get you a nice critical bonus. Crest of Humanity, I don't know for sure would be super good on comma. Again, wait to remove your codes until we get the update that makes it so you can remove codes without penalty. Don't do any of this code removal stuff right now or anything like that. But I would go more damage on her quick cards. That is so well focused for her. I do like the utility on the arts card and on the buster cards. Maybe not so much code focus, maybe a little more utility on that. Because if we draw a buster and a quick card, we want those critical stars to go to the quick card, not so much the buster card. Okay, here's... let's click on Ibaraki! Alright, here's Ibaraki. We got Jewel Bride to provide a little bit of guts. Makes sense. Makes sense. Berserkers are made of paper. You correctly prioritize skills here. Good job. NP4. Wow. Wow. I say this a lot of time about Ibaraki, but if Heracles didn't exist, Ibaraki would be the best 4-star Berserker. If Heracles didn't exist, Ibaraki would be the best single target 4-star Berserker. But she's just got to compete with Heracles, and that is unfortunate. Yeah, don't do that just yet. Don't do that just yet. You can wait on that. We're going to be getting like an update to code removers in the future. That's going to be very, very helpful. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right now. BB. BB is wonderful. Okay, we got Goddesses of Glittering Snow. Okay. Okay, definitely take that. Definitely take that. All right, for skills here. For skills, we are going to go with, you want Aria, Pork Poculum first. If you're going to, it depends. If you're doing yours as a main damage dealer, you want Aria, Pork Poculum first for that main NP charge, that buster effectiveness, and the NP strength. So much damage is tied to this skill, it's insane. Then you want Self-Modification EX, so you can get that solid critical damage bonus. And finally, Faceless Moon, mainly for the cooldown reduction. If you were running BB as more of a supporter, then you would do 3-2-1 instead. But I like to run my BB as a damage dealer, so 2-1-3 is the skill setup I make for its skill. I tend to make for that. And this is someone with level 100, 10-10-10 BB, so you can trust me. You can trust me. BB is my ultimate waifu. Brush of a Mad Painter. Okay, get a little more of that critical damage. Da Vinci. Okay, so you're definitely going more of a damage dealer, BB. Okay, yeah, so do that 2-1-3 skill distribution like I mentioned. Fine Sword for the Ignore Invincibility. And then Cobless. All right. This is solid. This is solid. Last NP5 Max Foe level 100 Bonten Heracles. And chat, I'm going to answer that question level 40 Black Grail. The percentage multiplier is far more important. The percentage multiplier is far, far more important than anything else. Because if we're looking at, let me, hang on. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we got to go ahead and we've got to address this. Hang on, let me figure this out. You can't just shoot a message like that in chat and not expect me to answer it. Let's do some math really quick. Let's do some math. Hang on. I know you all didn't come here for math, but we're gonna do some math really quick. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, so if we've got a level 100 Heaven's Field, that is a 50% modifier, and that's giving us an extra 2,000 attack. Let's just say, for the sake of making the math easy, our servant has 10,000 attack, and we'll just say that that is the particular thing we're looking for. For a level 40 Heaven's Field, for a level 40 Black Grail, that is a 60% modifier, and we are looking at, oh god, how much attack does a level 40 Black Grail have? So if we get 2,400, so if we get 2,400, yes, I'm opening up the calculator app on my phone. So if we get 2,400 divided by Okay, so 2400 minus 600. That means over the course of 100 levels, we gain 1800 attack. So if we're going to take that 1800, we'll just divide that. Be 1200, I think. Oh, Sonic Blade already said in chat. So yeah, 1200. So, okay, so we'll say you've got 1200 attack additional. And then we are again doing this with 10,000 attack. So if we've got our NP damage being a base 12,000, we're going to multiply that by 50%. Because we're trying to figure out. We're going to add 50% to that. So we'll assume that's 18,000 damage from the Noble Phantasm. But if we've got 11,200 from the Black Grail, and then we're gonna think. No, it would still be, yeah, 11,200 times 1.6. So that's 29,120. And then that's 12 times 1.5, 18. Okay, so considering a servant has 10,000 attack, if we're considering a servant has 10,000 attack, you get an extra 2,000 attack from Heaven's Feel, and then that gets an additional 50% add to it, so multiply by 1.5. That ends up giving you 18,000 damage off of that. But then if we take 11,200 attack, but we multiply it by 60%, we give that a 1.6. That is 29,120. Okay, use Black Grail. We figured it out. Thank you. Oh my god. Who posted that? Sonic Blade, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, Black Grail. Use Black Grail. Jeez. Little known fact, I almost failed finite math in college. So thank you, chat, for helping out. It's hard for me to do math at a spur of the moment thing. Oh, okay, Black Grail. Anyways, going back to MOAS. I hope what I was able to show you was able to help you out. I do think you definitely have a lot of good ideas going in here. Your Ibaraki has been correctly prioritized, your Hijikata is busted, and your Artoria altar is looking very, very good. I would say your priority servants to focus on are definitely Kama and BB, and I would go ahead and level those skills in order, and you will be golden. So I hope I was able to help. Loss is asking when Epic 7 content, when I have an Epic 7 account worth showing off in any capacity. I am stuck on Wyvern. I am hard stuck on Wyvern 11 right now. There is no reason for me to be doing any sort of Epic 7 content right now. I was giving advice on FGO, but chat begged me to do math. Yeah, MLB Heaven's Feel only gives 50%, while non-limit maximum broken Black Grail gives 60%. Just consider, chat, in every single game you will ever play forever, any sort of higher percentage-based thing is more important than a flat stat. This is word of law. This is God. This is God when it comes to stuff. Any sort of higher percentage modification is more important than a flat stat. 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Woo! Okay, we figured that out. I hope I was able to help. I short-circuited. I hope I was able to help Moad. This is 0409322286. So if you're looking for a friend, right there. Right there. Ooh. I'd like to do a JP version. It's just I'm gonna need some time. All right, Chad. This is the last one we're gonna do tonight. 1, 3, 7, 4. I said 4, 4, 4, 8, 4, 1, 6. Mainly because it's getting really stormy back there, and I don't want the stream to just die in the middle. I want to actually finish something. Then we go from there. This is of course the last name. This is of course the last name. I've got. Oh my god. You got to 17,920 using 1200 attack and a 1.6 multiplier, so Heaven's Feel barely edges out. Math. Oh, Lost Torn Your Soul. My final my Wyvern 13 team is Angelic Montmorency, Mui, Furious, and Sigret. I'm just hard stuck on gear. I don't have enough gold. That's my problem right now. I don't have enough gold to plus 15 everything yet. Whew. All right, here's the last one we're looking at. Space Ishtar. We can instantly MP charge. Good. Don't forget the imaginary element exists. Don't forget the imaginary element exists. Ooh, definitely level these skills. Definitely level these skills. Sink some stuff into that Venus Striver and Devil Sugar. Definitely sink something into that. We gotta see that in the future. NP2, though, might make up a little bit for the difference. Might make up a little bit. Saber Astolfo. Definitely gotta get that to the 90. Yeah, it seems like a pretty new account. We'll definitely try to give some advice. Focus on that Space Ishtar for sure, but I can understand if you're hard stuck on mats. That's understandable. Imaginary is a good budget CE for him. This is something you're looking for. This is something you want to expect. That's why you asked that question in the first place, Gleb. I know. It's a lot. It's a lot to consider. All right, we've got some solid investment here in the skills. Absolutely, this is looking good. La Black Luna last. La Black Luna last for sure. But definitely focus on these nice boosties. Focus on these nice boosties. Get that higher NP gauge, get that higher attack. Tristan is underrated. See, emptiness is the path. I actually quite like that. You're thinking hard about that focus on quick and that little bit of arts. So you're going to be able to charge up that Noble Phantasm. What are we looking at for skills? Okay, you've correctly focused on Harp of Healing first, yet reducing that group evade is going to be very, very important. That's actually super helpful for Tristan. Tristan is strongly considered like a 4-star David. There's a 3-star servant called David that does a similar thing, and that's actually super duper good. Unblessed Birth, definitely go with that second, and Critique to the King, go with that last. This is a correct skill order to head in the direction of. Fail Not, you've done the quest to level it up, so that is fantastic. Let's look at Ska Hawk. Okay, Ska Hawk's got Imaginary around. Primordial Rune, excellent. You're going to also want to focus on Godslayer in the future because you are going to use her, you are definitely going to use her for some destructive challenge quest stuff in the future. Wisdom of Dunscaith you can level later just to reduce the cooldown reduction, but Primordial Rune is definitely the first go-to for her. Let's take a look at codes. Code Glitter is a solid pick. I would definitely recommend, as your account continues to grow, give her something that's going to end up increasing either the damage of those quick cards, or you can go ahead and stick them with the Code Glitter stuff if you want to use those command codes on other characters. Blades of Neat and Doraku is a solid pick to increase critical strength. Since Skahawk is more of a quick focus servant, I tend to go with more utilitarian stuff on the cards that aren't nearly as important. Odysseus, all right, I can see you're definitely hard stuck with mats on Odysseus. That is totally, utterly fine. See Emptiness is the path. Yep, using that Ignore Invincibility to get through some hard bosses. We've got Resourceful General's Inspiration and Devote Thy Purpose to Love. Sinking a little bit into that. Resourceful General's Inspiration is very, very important when it comes to his overall damage. Waver, I'm not going to necessarily go over. You're just going to want to 10-10-10 him no matter what. He is easily the highest priority servant. But Ideal Holy King is a solid pick because it ends up making the rest of your team tankier and easier to survive. And that's especially going to help if you're hard stuck on mats like it seems like you are on this account. That little bit of extra HP is going to be a helpful stat boost. Yon King is going to become more useful as he ends up getting strengthening quests. I wouldn't necessarily worry about him too much. You can actually use a lot of lower rarity assassins that will end up being very, very helpful to your account. A lot of people recommend Sasaki Kojiro for getting through early content. I actually carry through a lot of the early game with Cursed Arm Hassan, so he is going to be my recommendation. His evade is really, really good, and he's gotten a lot of buffs that end up getting your team a ton of critical stars. So I would say I would recommend investing in Cursed Arm Hassan, the 2-star, for the future. That'll actually help you in a lot of early content. Heroine X Alter, you have clearly maxed out immediately. Princess of Red Beam Paste is an excellent boosty on her. Who would have guessed? You've done all the quests to upgrade all of her skills. She is definitely going to be your main damage dealer going forward. So if you're looking for boosts for Heroine X Alter, a lot of command codes people like are things that increase her damage against sabers. If you're looking to sort of go into that niche. I would also recommend critical damage boosting things on her quick cards because you're going to be generating enough stars where she's going to be able to eat some of those critical stars and end up dealing a decent amount of extra damage. And finally, Young Gui Fei. Okay, she's at 80. We've got that solid starting boosty for her NP gauge. And looking through here at her skills. Yeah, Ruinous Beauty can be very, very helpful for insta-charging her NP. And Favors of 3,000 concentrated to 1 is her main survivability skill. So it's good that you've prioritized these two first compared to Son of a Malignant Star. I totally understand that. I would recommend for command codes for her in the future. There's a lot of command codes that actually inflict burn. So if you use those, you can go ahead and get a lot of extra bonus from her Noble Phantasm since it deals specific damage to burn enemies. You will just basically always have the Noble Phantasm special damage up, and it will be insanely helpful when you're fighting Berserker class enemies. Overall, some solid progress on this account. I can understand that you are hard stuck on materials for a lot of characters. I would say just focus on leveling a couple of servants here and there, and then just grow your roster outwards from that. Focus all of your materials first, especially on leveling up waiver skills and on servants that you find are dealing a lot of extra damage. I would say based on this list, your prime damage dealers are Space Ishtar for farming and your Heroine X Alter when it comes to single target fighting. So definitely consider that when you are looking to grow out your account and spend your skills and mats in the future. We are also getting a summer rerun that is going to be very, very useful for QP in the future, so go ahead and definitely consider that. And as far as command codes, yes, thank you for that, Keisuke. I was actually going to mention that. Definitely level up your craft essences as well when you can. Sink, lower rarity stuff into that and use your craft essence experience cards you will be getting from events to level them up. They actually do provide a stat boost when you sink stuff into their levels, and it can be very, very helpful for giving servants just a little bit of an extra boost. But anyways, chat, that is unfortunately all the time I have for tonight, because I gotta be up for work in the morning. I hope I was able to help out everyone I was able to get to tonight, and I'd like to thank y'all so much for stopping by and being supportive. I definitely want to do more of these in the future. They're not going to be a weekly thing just because there's so much other stuff going on, so many other games to play and events in FGO to focus on. But I am going to definitely try to get to more of these as we go on, since it seems like a lot of people really, really like them. If you want to check out my stream for another game, I am Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. EST. This Thursday, I'm going to be doing the new raid in Final Fantasy XIV that I haven't done yet. And I'm doing that because I want to do the raid. So if that interests you, be sure to come ahead and stop by. Down in the YouTube description, you can check out the Discord, and you can get more help from other people there. Discord's been super helpful and super friendly, and I really appreciate all of you hanging out in the chat that are on the Discord as well. Thank you all so much for being a super cool community. Links to my Patreon and my Twitch are also there as well, and there's a donate button on my Twitch stream if you want to support that way. Okay, I think I've done enough spieling, and that's it. That's it for me. I'm glad you all had fun. Seems like you all had fun in the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Makes me know that this is a good thing we're doing. I'm hope I'm able to provide just a little bit of experience, entertainment, both maybe, that makes people super, super happy and jazzed. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Anyways, gang, this is Kawaii 50, hoping you all have a phenomenal day and a phenomenal evening,